the top shooters are just still going to remain the top shooters. And at that point, that's when it becomes the mental game. Who can make 200 perfect trigger presses the entire weekend is going to win the match. And that's all mental and fundamental stuff.
I think it also depends on what threshold you're at too, right? Because I think there's also different levels to that in terms of, okay, hey, let's say I've got a good mental game, but you're not fundamentally sound, right? And so I think there's layers to of like where you're at in terms of like your experience level, your mental game, and ultimately like, again, your basic foundational principles of like understanding how to run a precision rifle and really putting a lot of tasks into your subconscious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always like reference processing speed, right?
Yeah.
Of like, okay, hey, when I take this shot, like where exactly is my bullet at, and where did I last see my reticle, and how do I correct back to the difference, and ask the question of like, okay, why did I miss that much, right?
Yeah.
What is it I'm seeing in my scope and stuff like that? And again, these top level guys are processing that information. I'm talking like milliseconds faster than the guys that are not able to break that top 10 consistently.
100%. That ability to in the moment decipher what you're seeing, and not only that, but react to it. Like there's even a threshold, and I find myself somewhere in that point where like I know that I missed off the right, but there's times when I'm either rusty or haven't shot for a little while that I'll go to the next target and I'll still miss off the right again, because even though I processed where I missed, my brain in that moment, I just fired off the next round without making that mental note of like, hey, you actually got to correct for this next shot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of different processes in there.